Thank you very much, Chairman. And let me thank the Governor of the Bank of Ghana and his team for the presentation that they have made. I have been very involved in the advocacy around accountability for the construction of the new bank head office building. And I want to thank you because throughout the deliberations, throughout the discussions, and throughout the commentary, initially we're told that the building cost $222 million United States dollars. At the time of the inauguration of the building a few months ago, the media reported that the building cost $250 million. That's what the media reported. But by today's briefing, we are getting to know that the actual cost of the building is $261,773,268 million United States dollars. United States dollars. So this is the first time that those of us who have been at the forefront demanding accountability, demanding information. I have personally written several times.
I am to inform you that taxes are not part of the 260.
Yes. So taxes are not part of the 261 million. So if we added taxes, which you say is 46 million, then so whatever it is, when you construct property and it's being valued, they don't value the property separate from the taxes. The value is the value. So the point is that the governor has come today and we've gotten to know the true cost of the property, which is that it cost $261,773,268. It is not 222 million, and it is not 250 million. The point that the statement also reveals is that for several years, the Bank of Ghana has been wanting to build a new head office building. And that one day themselves wrote to PPA. They themselves proposed a property that cost $100 million. They themselves proposed a property that cost $100 million. That the PPA gave them an approval to construct a property valued at $81 million. So you yourself, the bank, you want to PPA and say, we want a property valued at $100 million. And PPA said, no, go and construct a property valued at $81 million. Today, you have come to tell Ghanaians that in spite of the fact that PPA says go and construct a property valued at $81 million, you have gone and ultimately you have maneuvered and you have constructed a property worth $261 million. $261 million from your own request of $100 million, from PPA directing you that it should be $81 million. Today, you are telling us that the property you constructed cost $261 million. Mr. Chairman, I listened carefully. The contract was for a building, with all its facilities and design. A building that initially was going to be 73,000 square meters. A building that was going to be 73,000 square meters. Then there was a decision to redesign it, and the redesign produced a bank building that is 107,736 square meters. So the square meters, please pay attention. Please pay attention. Why are you running away from a discussion of this? Please, listen. No, listen.
Honorable Majority Leader, please address the chair. Order.
No, I will flow.
Honorable Tampuli, I don't know you to be like this. Majority Leader, you have the floor.
So the building design moved from 73,000 square meters to 107,000 square meters, 107.7. That is 46.7% increase in the square meters. 46.6% increase in the square meters. Now let's get to the cost, the price. Whereas, so the price for 73,000 square meters was 121 million United States dollars. When you redesigned it and it moved from 73,000 to 107,000, the price moved from 121 million to 222 million. And that is a price increase of 84%. 84%. So you say that the indicator is the cost per square meter. You said that. The indicator. Why are you eager to defend the construction and the pricing? Why are you so eager to defend it? Listen carefully. I gave you a cost minus the security and then the ICT and then the CCTV camera, because the cost of 222 did not include those ones, because the CCTV, the security and all those are a separate contract. So I'm giving you just the square meters cost. You said the square meter cost, is that okay, is 222 million, 222 million point 7 for the 107 square meters. And I'm saying that, how is it possible that your square meters moved from 73,000 square meters to 107, that is 46%, and yet your price moved from 121 million to 222 million, which is 83% in the increase in the price. So your square meters increased by 46%, and then your price increased by 84%. How is that possible?
It doesn't make sense.
How is that possible? We're not costing height. We're costing square meters. I'm saying that we're costing square meters. Square meters. Let's get serious here, please. Let's get serious. The whole country is watching us. We're on live television. How can you convince the SS student, former Minister for Education, how can you convince the SS student that you say you are pricing a building based on square meters, and you say that 73,000 square meters cost you 73,000 square meters, moving to 107 square meters, the percentage increase is 46.6%, and then when it comes to the price of the same square meters, then it now moves from 121 million to 222 million, which is 84%. How is that possible? Can you explain that? Can you explain that? For me, this is a critical issue. This is a critical issue in my analysis of the price adjustment. And this is why I marched several times to the Bank of Ghana building. This is why I demonstrated from Circle to the Bank of Ghana, because I never understood why a price movement, square meter movement of 46% will attract a price increase of 84%. I need answers. That has to be explained. That has to be explained. Chairman, today, we have also gotten to know that the CCTV cameras and other security features of the building cost us 15.8 million United States dollars. CCTV cameras and other security features. It says IES installation cost. Then ICT installation cost. ICT installation cost cost 8.6 million United States dollars. And then the furniture, the chairs that the workers will sit on and work, cost us $11 million. $11 million. How many workers are in the building that it will cost the Republic of Ghana $11 million to buy chairs for them to sit? We want to know how many workers are in the building for it to cost us $11 million to buy chairs for them to sit in. So let me ask, in addition, a few basic questions. I know that you have just assumed office. And you are telling us that this is the report that you have been given. Have you verified the square meters? Have you verified the square meters? Have you verified the square meters? 2, have you conducted a value for money audit? Because this house is not going to end the matter here. This house, we're asking the governor questions. This house is not going to stop here. This house is going to follow up with you so that when you verify using AESL or any other institute, let's say the Institute of Architectural Engineers of Ghana, for instance, or even the institute at KNUST, when you use them to verify, we expect you to come back to this house and report to us. Secondly, we want you to assemble the engineers, the architects, and the surveyors and explain to me how a variation of 40. You are not interested. I brought him here to answer questions for me. You are not interested. So
please,
I'm the one interested.
The chair.
Clearly, you are not interested. Clearly, you would have loved that I just forgot about the building and its cost.
Honorable Majority Leader, please address the chair.
So we want you to explain to us how the price moved from 121 million to 222 million, which is 83%, when the square meters moved from 73,000 to 107,000, which is 46.6%. For me, these are the critical questions that must be answered, in addition to verifying the actual work that was done. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Honourable members, let me use the opportunity to thank the governor and his team for very well. Governor, please respond to the numerous questions asked, then I will conclude.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. We have taken note of all the questions that honorable members have asked. As I said, the board will delve into this. There are some residual matters that I cannot talk about, even aside the value for money issues. And given that no value for money has been done so far, given what I've been told by the project team, I think it makes sense to engage an independent agency. It helps all of us to benchmark. And so we will seek the authority of the board, and as Honorable Ayariga, Majority Leader, has demanded, we will get answers to those specific questions, after which we are happy to report back to leadership of Parliament. We derive our powers from Parliament. The Bank of Ghana Act is an act of Parliament. In fact, in 2016, when we amended our act, we were mandated to report to Parliament twice yearly. And yesterday, I signed the report on our operations for the second half year of last year, which is coming to Parliament. So we welcome your oversight functions, even within the context of our independence. I believe that we need you as we strive to restore public trust to the central bank. We want to strengthen the integrity of that institution, and I believe we are partners in this regard. This is only the first one, but we will be back anytime we need Parliament to support us in our mandate. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Very well. Honorable Brenda.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, my side, we asked the governor questions from this document, which he himself presented to us. All the questions are from this document. So he cannot say that he will take our views. We asked questions, not views, we didn't make suggestions. We expect him. He is new. But the people left of him, they are not new. I know this man very well. We've met at EMT. The institution Bank of Ghana is not new. So the questions that we are asking, he should be able to answer, because the questions are from this document. For example, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, I'm saying that this side, we don't want to allow the governor to take our views. We have not made views or suggestions. We ask questions. My leader asks questions. So he is supposed to answer. I ask questions. I ask questions. I ask 3 questions. We expect the governor to answer the questions. You brought him here to come and embarrass us. Let him answer the questions. Mr. Speaker, the governor should answer the questions. He is new. The bank is not new. The team is not new. The questions are from this document. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. He shouldn't leave this house without answering the questions.
Honorable available leader. Honorable available, yes. Honorable Ayariga, let me hear you.
The honorable member just said that I brought the governor here to embarrass them. Mr. Speaker, are they the ones who procured the Bank of Ghana building? Are you the one who procured the building? Or are you admitting that you had a hand in the procurement of the building? How come you will be the ones embarrassed if the actual price is known? How?
Maybe he's a consultant.
Are you involved in the procurement? So please, it's a public asset. It was procured with taxpayers' money. I had issues. In fact, this side had issues. 138 of us, 36 of us, we marched. I have asked questions that cannot be answered now. I have asked questions that cannot be answered now. He says that he is not capable of answering them now. He has to go and refer the issues to his board, get permission from the board to now go and do a value for money audit and etc. So please.
Honourable members, I use the opportunity to thank the Governor of Bank of Ghana and the team for attending upon the House and responding to questions and taking suggestions on board. So once again, thank you. Honourable members, I also thank you for having a successful committee of the whole meeting. Governor and the team, you are accordingly discharged.